we will see how we will give the logo now. And what is the logo? It is a short message we are going to give, or it can be the heading. So to give the logo, again we have to give the layer. So for that, from layer menu, we can select new layer, and here I am giving the layer as L3, the layer name as L3, and then OK. And to give the logo, we are going to create the logo. So from file menu, we have to select create. Then from there, we have to select logos, and then we have different text. Here we are going to select the first one, which is 3D outline. So how will you give the logo? From file menu, we have to select create. Then what are we going to create? Logos, and the text that we need is 3D outline. So when you select this, you will get the script FU 3D outline window, and there the first one is pattern. So if you want to give another pattern, we can select from the browse button. When you click, you will get the different patterns. You can scroll, you have the scroll bar, you can scroll and you can select the pattern that you need. And here, since it is this brownish color, I am selecting this green color. I want this green, and then after selecting the pattern, I am selecting the close button, and now here we got that pattern. And here the text there, it will be given as GIMP. By default, the text will be given as GIMP. You have to select this GIMP, and then you have to type the logo or the heading that you need. So here I am giving the heading as plowing the field, PLOUGHING, plowing the field. Plowing the field. And then the third one is font size. Again it is in pixels. Here it is given as 100. If you want, you can change. 100 is enough. And then you have the font. For the exam and all, if they ask you to change the font and all, from here you can change. But here now I am not changing all these things. I just changed the pattern and I gave the text as plowing the field. And then I am clicking the OK button, and you have to wait for 5 or 10 seconds and you will get another window, and this is the logo window. And now you just see your layer window or the layer panel. There we are not getting the other layer window, isn't it? Here we are getting pattern, bump map and drop shadow and all. It is connected with this logo. Whatever we are doing now, we are not concerned with this background and this picture and all. We are concerned with the logo. So here we got the layers for that logo. And normally when you give the logo, we don't need this background. Here we have one white background, and in that background we have these wordings or the text. So in our canvas we need only the wordings and we don't need the background. We need just the text that we have typed. So for that, yeah, I told you we have one drop shadow, and before that drop shadow and the pattern we have that eye icon. We'll just see what will happen if we click there. The color is not there, isn't it? And now what will happen if we click on the drop shadow, the eye icon of the drop shadow? Now the background, that white background is not there, and we got only the text. So to select the text or to hide the background, what should you do? We have to click on the eye icon of the drop shadow from the layer window. And now we can select this. So from edit menu, we can select copy or right click, edit, copy. And now we will come to the canvas, and we want to paste this here. So again from here, again edit, paste, or right click, edit, paste. And here we got that logo here, but the P of plowing and the D of field, we are not getting that. It is outside the canvas, so we have to bring these alphabets P and D inside the canvas, and for that we have to scale this. So we have to select the scale tool, and when you click here, you will get that grid like thing. And here we have the squares. You can just click on that square, and you can drag it slowly so that it will be inside your canvas, and then we will click on the scale button. So now we got the logo here, but we don't need the logo on this picture. We want the logo here above that picture. So we can use the move tool, and then you can drag it. You can click on that logo, and then you can drag it and you can bring it above that picture. We got that picture there. So as I told you, since we have given all these things in separate layers, we are able to move the background, we are able to move the picture, the text and the logo separately. So now we got the logo. So now we got the logo. It is, and now we will see how we can save this. So if you want to save this, from file menu, we can select save as. And where should you save this? You have to save this in your exam_8 folder. So from here, we have to select the folder students_works_8, double click and open that. And here you have 8B, double click and open that. And here we have the folder writer, and this is GIMP. So we are going to create another folder. So create folder, we have to select the create folder button, and here we have to type the name of the new folder. What is the name of the new folder? It is GIMP, isn't it? We are doing something in related to GIMP, so I gave the folder name as GIMP and then press the enter key. And now we got GIMP after 8th B. So here it will be students underscore works underscore 8 and then your standard followed by your division. Here I have selected the folder as 8th B, and inside that 8th B I have created the folder GIMP. And now we are going to save this. And here we got the file name as what? Untitled.xcf. And what is this xcf? It is the extension of GIMP. Since we haven't given a name, it is given as untitled, and here I am going to give the file name. So we will select that untitled and we will give the file name as GIMP, say sample1, SAMPLE, sample1. And the extension will be what? XCF. And where will this file be saved? It will be in students underscore works underscore 8, and within that you will have the folder 8th B, and then in 8th B you will have the folder GIMP. So after giving the file name, you have to click the save button. The extension of GIMP is what? XCF. And now here you can see the file name as what? Sample1.xcf. And now we will see whether a file is saved or not. So for that, from home we are selecting students underscore works underscore 8, 8th B, GIMP, and here we have the sample 1.xcf. We will double click and open that. We will see how we will get this. It opened in GIMP only. Here it is in GIMP. Why did we get this as in the GIMP window? Because it is just a project file. We haven't converted this as a picture or an image file, and that is why when we opened we got it in the GIMP window itself. And now we will see how we can convert this as a picture file. So for that, so here we will adjust the tool box. Here we have the toolbox, and here we have the layers, and now we are going to convert this as a picture file. So if you want to convert this as a picture file, it is not enough that you save this. You have to export and save. Means we are giving another extension and saving. So we will select export as. Export means what? Export the image to various file formats such as PNG or JPG. So we are going to export this. So we will select export as, and here we can give the file name. Here I am giving the same file name, sample1, but the extension will be PNG, and the folder, it is students underscore works underscore 8, within that 8th B, and within that 8th B the folder is GIMP. And then here we have the export button. So here we will select the export button, and here it is asking us whether we want to save the background, save the resolution, the creation time, comment, save color and all. We are not changing anything here. Again we are clicking on the export button. Now we will see, we will go to that folder and see whether we have that students underscore works underscore 8, 8th B, GIMP, and here we have sample1.png and sample1.xcf, and the sample1.png, it is saved as a picture file. The extension is PNG. The file size is 1024 by 768 pixels. The file size is 718 KB. So this we have saved as a picture file, and for saving it as a picture file we have to export and save. And this is our project file, and if as we have opened, when you open this it will be opened in GIMP only. So that is the difference between the project file and the picture file. When you try to open a project file, it will be opened in the software in which you have created. Here we have created in GIMP, so it will be opened in GIMP. But a picture file, it will be opened in the image viewer.